said we were out of space, but this plant has forced my hand. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Happy Sunday to you all. It is Sunday, the 17th of May, 2026, and it is day 91 of the Chilli Grow Up. Now, I said yesterday we're at capacity, we got no more space. But as you can see with this Armageddon, it's just out of control. It's bursting, literally bursting at the cup. As you can see right there, the roots are really, it's going to get too root bound. So we do have those cups from yesterday. These pots, they really are, as you can see, cheap, flimsy, about as cheap as you can get, but they will be sufficient for our Armageddon. So what we're going to do today is get this transplanted. We're going to get that ready. Look, perfect, fits perfectly. Lovely stuff. So yeah, we'll get that Armageddon transplanted, and then we're going to check through everything and make sure all the plants are okay, and just have a general checkup, see what stage they're at and see what else needs transplanting, if there's maybe any watering or fertilizing needing to happen. But other than that, hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Me and Lucy are getting out whilst when we can. 5 minutes it's pouring down with rain. Next 5 minutes it's blazing sunshine. So very strange weather these last 4 or 5 days. And it's kind of tired you out, hasn't it, kid? Hey? You having a good day? Hey? Yeah. Let's do this. Let's get into day 91. Thank you. So let's get the Armageddon into this pot. Let's put a little bit of soil in the bottom first, just so it will sit a little bit above the base. There we go. All the sides have been filled in, look. So now we can just give it a little twist and a lift, and that'll be perfect to get this into here. Look at all those roots. So I'm just going to pop it in and a little push. And there we have it. All set. Habaneros. I'm really impressed. These last 3-4 days, I think there's been some significant changes. Firstly, look at these roots. Very impressed for such a short, stumpy plant. Lots of new leaves. Doing good, as with this one. Looking really well now. And look at that. So yeah, it's just so slow growers, I suppose, with these habaneros. We're going to enjoy making some hot sauce out of these. Mango, pineapple, habanero hot sauce. Rest with these black jalapenos. They're coming along nicely now. Again, slow growers, but we're seeing some real progress now. Got no concerns. I suppose they just needed a lot more time. Wonderful. Black jalapeno. Look at these dream catchers. Just beautiful, striking colours. Really alien-like, aren't they? These new purples on the tops of the leaves. Just excellent. Perfect, that's one. It's funny, at some point they started losing all the purple. Wow. And then they started going all green, like this kind of stage, and then they came all the way back to purple, and now they're kind of doing half and half again. What an interesting plant. Cannot wait to see the results. Look at those purples there. It's almost pink, pinky purple. Great roots. Let's have a look at the final one here. All good on the dream catchers. The Tabascos. All three of these need transplanting, especially this one. We'll show you just shortly. They're doing so well, but I've just got to try. If they can stay in these cups for about a week, for the next 7 days, that'll be just about right. And we'll get them all transplanted in one go, and then they can be outside in the bigger cups. They've done so well. Look at those roots. Now this one, I'm just hoping will give us about 7 days, because he's getting fit to burst. Yeah. Hopefully, but all three fantastic Tabascos. Zimbabwe Black. Lovely. Buena Mulata. Lots of new stuff coming up on the sides now. This was the smaller one, and he's going to be alright, I think. Starting to see some roots on the cup now. There we go. Cool, cool. And this one's beautiful, doing excellent. Really, really nice. Buena Mulata. Striped peppers, the Sugar Rush Peach Stripey. All are doing really, really well. Now, I'm happy to report that they're going to be okay in these cups for at least a week or so, I think. Because they're getting roots, but none of them have the bottom filling up too much, so we should be okay for now. So that's one good sign, and that's traits of a typical Bacatum pepper. They do like to take their time, especially when the pods are here and they need to mature. That's fine. Time is what we've got on the Sugar Rush Peach Stripey. Striped peppers, the Zebrange. Got 4 of them here, and they're all doing excellent. Looking good. I think we got a bit of time before these need transplanting, especially with these first 2. They're looking great. Got roots coming down the sides, look. But the bottoms, there's a little bit showing, but nothing too crazy at the moment. However, with these 2, I think we're going to have to get them transplanted pretty soon. Because as you can see, the roots are getting quite full in there. Same with this one, look. But all 4 are doing absolutely brilliant, in my opinion, on the Zebrange. Sweet banana. Only got the one, got transplanted, and he's doing really well. So far, so good. Sweet banana. Got the jalapenos here. Let's check the one in the cup. Beautiful. We'll be ready for a transplant soon for sure. And the one that was transplanted, looking lovely. Looking great. Jalapeno. Large orange Thai. One that was transplanted. Doing okay, but definitely too soon. And then we've got 2 in the cups. Growing very tall. Should be okay for a week or so for this one. Let's check this one. Very tall indeed. Yep, roots are starting to show out the bottom there. All 3 looking good though. Large orange Thai. 2 ghost peppers next. Looking great. Lots of new activity in the middle of the stem there. Big stem. Lovely stuff. Same here as well. Should be no problems with the ghost peppers. Here's our Poblano, doing just fantastic. Really, really well. No complaints on the Poblano. Scotch Bonnet MOA. In the cups they are looking just perfect. Roots are coming along, look very nice. Starting to show on the bottom. This one's a little bit shorter, but doing okay. No complaints there. And I also have this one in the cup. Definitely stunted because I transplanted too early. But again, no problem. And this one that was transplanted about a week ago. Just thriving, doing excellent. Scotch Bonnet MOA. The Padrons are next. They're coming along. I hope. This one seems to be doing a lot better now. They'll be alright. The Padron, the super hots, the Carolina Reapers. Let's start with the smallest one. There we go, we got a bit of root system coming along. Lovely. Here's our second cup. Doing excellent, look at all that in there. Very nice indeed. We'll need a transplant very soon. And then not too long ago we transplanted this one and it's adapted very well. Starting to get new things in the middle. Really nice. The Carolina Reaper. The Cayennes next. 2 in the cups. Beautiful. Let's have a look at our second one here. A lot more action down the stem, look. And a lot more roots, wow. And then we do have 4 transplanted here. And they're doing okay. They're doing so-so, shall we say. This one's doing great, I think. This one's thriving, but I'm sure they'll all be fine. On the Kashmiri Mirch are next. Just got the one in the cup. So many new leaves, stems, shoots. Lovely stuff. Great roots. We'll need a transplant very, very soon. Look at all of that. Potentially in the next day or two, we'll be transplanted up and joining the rest of them. And they're doing great as well. Lots of new things happening there. This one's a little light on the leaf colour. Let's see. Yeah, doing good. On the Kashmiri Mirch, we have the Armageddons. Looking good, looking good. A little short on that one. In the cup, just thriving, and as well, gonna need a transplant very soon. But as you saw at the beginning of the video, this one was already transplanted, but I did just want to show you the roots. So let's make that change right now. There we go, all set and done. So both are looking all right. That one's looking great. And the last one in the cup will need transplanting soon. But they're looking all right. All 3 of the Armageddons. Let's get them back under the light. These are overwintered Cayenne. Now I've noticed a couple of things here we're going to have to do. Do you see this? We've got a flower here, look. Actually managed to open itself up. So it'll self-pollinate or left outside. The bees, the insects will pollinate it. But as you know, see we've got more here, look. Lots of them showing. So it's ready to start producing the chilies. At the end of every batch of leaves, look, there's going to be a little node where the flower will start. And if pollinated, will become the chili pepper. But we need to remove these. Unfortunately, because it needs more time to grow, hasn't even been up potted into the grow bags yet. So we've got to make the plant focus back onto growth and getting bigger instead of producing chilies. So let's get these all plucked right now. So we've removed quite a few flower buds there, look. It's a shame, but we've got to get it growing bigger before we can let it flower and turn into chilies. There's nothing new on our seed propagators. Just quickly show you there, look. Check the mystery as well. Nothing yet. It's going to take about a week or two, but all in good time on our sea propagators. Back under the light for the Armageddon, and all the plants have been returned to the forest. That wraps up day 91, everybody. Just thank you all so much for joining us. As always, been a real pleasure. Thank you. Thank you all. You take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful weekend, okay? Make sure you look after me, myself, and I. Just no one's going to throw you a lifeline if you're drowning. Take care. Thank you all. Have a great weekend. And we will see you tomorrow. We'll see you Monday for day 92. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.